Welcome to this LexisNexis webinar on emissions trading legislation and repercussions on the market. The last 5 months have been a bit of a rollercoaster ride for followers of climate change law and policy, whatever their persuasion. Since November of last year, we've had the so-called ClimateGate hacking of a server at the University of East Anglia. In New Zealand, we've had an amended emissions trading scheme legislation passed amid intense political wrangling. We'll hear from Alistair a little bit more on that shortly. There's been some awkward toing and froing from the PM's department about attendance at possibly the most important environmental summit in recent years. We have the Copenhagen, Floppenhagen summit with such high expectations. It was always going to be difficult to deliver the goods, but the outcome was either desperately disappointing or pretty much what was expected, depending on your perspective. We've had a controversial tidal energy project in the Kaipara given the effective go-ahead from the Environment Court. We've had a controversial wind farm get the thumbs down from the Environment Court. Major tantrums and controversies over the ditch with the Australian ETS, and New Zealanders getting ready for life under the ETS. And in these short 5 months, 22 or so coal-fired power stations have been built in China. It's building them at roughly the rate of one a week, which is perspective enhancing and context placing, to say the least. To try and make sense of some of this, we've got a couple of experts in the field to help us today. Steve Nightingale, a partner at Buddle Findlay's Wellington office, and Alistair Cameron, a senior associate at the same office. Alistair was seconded to Treasury during the development of the ETS, so he joins us with some particular knowledge and insight into the inner machinations of that part of government. Steve's also acted for the Crown as well as private sector clients on the ETS and other climate change matters, and his energy practice, I think, includes big players such as the Electricity Commission and Chevron and Contact Energy. So the plan for the webinar is to kick off with some bigger picture issues. Alistair's going to lead with this, and Steve will follow on the commercial and contractual issues under the ETS. And so I'll hand over to Alistair first to look at some big picture issues for us.